So I felt a lot of energy and excitement when Cornelius mentioned clarity, the word clarity, about expand the box. What is clarity about? Why do we need clarity? Tell us how we can gain more clarity with expand the box.
Okay, I start. Clarity. You know, for me was clarity. I had a strange relationship to clarity because I was thinking clarity have only a certain kind of people. When I learned really to access my feelings, and I recognized, oh, clarity comes really with using my anger. So getting really more consciousness and connection with my anger was really also something where I was able to create more clarity. It was not something what I was thinking in the past. It comes only from the thinking and from the mind. No, I was able to use my anger and saying certain things to create a clarity in the space what I never had before. So people appreciate really my clarity and my anger now much more.
And I want to say, as a woman, I don't know how it is in Germany, but here women aren't allowed to be angry, right? Like we have a lot of stigma around that.
Right. And, you know, I was suffering in the past about it because people often, I'm a powerful woman and I'm angry. So I have anger. So people say then often, oh, you are an angry person, and I got really punished with it. And now where I own my anger, you know, I say, yeah, it's not really my problem, you know, I'm feeling good. And now I can navigate it because I can tune it so much better. In the past, I was holding it in, and then for sure, I scared people when it got so big. But now I say now really when, I don't know, I say maybe by 10, 15%, I say something. So I can navigate it so much better, and people can take it also so much better. Yeah.
Fantastic. Better relationship with anger. I think us women, we definitely need more of that in our lives.
Yes.
How about you, Cornelius? Clarity.
Yeah. Clarity was for me very important to get, or I'm so very much appreciating that I got that, because in these struggles with, I would say mainly with my women, it was, they had so many tricks, I would say, how they come from left and right, and my male linear brain was just going in this direction, and then she's coming from here and there, and I lost totally control, and I believed that I was fault and that I did it wrong again, and it was really hard for me to stay focused and know where is the ground and where is up and where is down, and that was really a problem for me at that time. And when I got access, yeah, Anette told it to my anger, and I could really hold it from 1% to 100%. And I felt my power in that, and it became so easy to make decisions and to decide without a reason, to stand for myself and also for my woman and for my children. So it brings so much clarity if you gain access to your feelings. It's almost like that. If you have the capability to get into your fear, then you can hear the grass grow because you are so aware of things. So if somebody is getting near to your boundary, you feel it so early, way earlier than anybody else or how you felt it before. And therefore, because you feel it so early, you only need a very little amount of the power of anger, like 5 or 10% of anger is already enough. And you can say totally friendly, would you mind to stay back a little bit? I feel uncomfortable. And it's no problem. But if I feel it only when this guy is already very near to me, or this woman is crossing my boundaries, and I press it down and press it down and press it down, and with 80%, I'm slowly ready to speak up, but then I don't dare it anymore, because as a man, you should also not be angry. And you're pressing it down, and you're losing orientation and everything. So if you manage to get access to your fine feelings, that is gold. That's pure gold.
As you're speaking, that we live in a society, and I'm including myself right now, that we're afraid of having relationships. We're afraid of connecting. We're afraid of going out into the world. There's a lot of anxiety, social anxiety. And what you're saying is, if we can get more connected to fear and anger, that we may actually be able to not have that, like we would know things. We would know what's happening around us, but I think a lot of us feel completely lost in what's happening around us, that we just isolate. And we don't know how to put up boundaries. We haven't been taught, trained how to do that. So thank you. That was really helpful, powerful. We have something. All right. Thank you, you both. Okay, next video coming.